Job Seeker, welcome to episode 12 of the JobsPlus JobsCast. The JobsCast is our virtual job fair where we chat with a local employer that has immediate openings, and we get some perspective from an insider on things like culture, pay, hours, benefits, and more. If you have a question at any point, drop it in the chat below and we'll do our best to answer it by the time that we're done. At JobsPlus, you're going to hear the phrase empowerment through employment a lot, because we recognize all the opportunities that employment opens up to each of us as it leads us down a path to self-sufficiency. But everybody's path is different, and while you walk your own path, JobsPlus is here to support and encourage you. Everyone wants to feel significant and be significant in the grand scheme of life, right? We want to matter. We want to matter to ourselves and to our loved ones and the people that we work with. There are basically three areas in our life where we can find significance for ourselves: courage, love, and work. We find significance for ourselves when we overcome our fears or we fight for a goal, when our courage to do something conquers the obstacles set before us, when someone beats cancer or nails a goal that's taken them blood, sweat, tears, and years to accomplish. Secondly, we search for significance in love. There's no greater security and significance than finding somebody who knows the good and the bad, the strength and the weakness, but loves you anyway, right? To have someone adore you is truly a significant occurrence. But finally, we find significance in our work because it frees us to be both self-sufficient and also can make a difference in the lives of others. Because all work is really geared towards solving a problem or a need. And solving that problem or need brings about true significance to be a part of something bigger than yourself, but also not needing to rely on others to support the other two areas in which we find significance. So today, if you're feeling small, low, insignificant, these are the three areas to focus on. You could begin feeling significant today as you choose to act on the information you hear presented in today's JobsCast. So with that, let's jump into today's conversation. Hey everybody, I want you to meet Brittany Nagel. She's the Regional Client Partnership Manager with Remedy Intelligent Staffing. Brittany, how are you doing today?
I'm great, and how are you, John?
Good. Tell us a little bit about Remedy and what you love about working there.
Absolutely. Well, thank you so much for having me today. I have had the pleasure of working for Remedy Staffing for almost 6 years. I've held 5 different roles in my tenure here, and I love my job as much as I did on day one. My favorite part of working at Remedy is my coworkers. I truly work with some very talented people that really care about every applicant and customer that we service. Our company culture means so much to us, and we strive to live this every single day. So Remedy Staffing is a nationwide industrial staffing organization with over 50 years of recruiting and selection expertise to match job candidates with positions where they will succeed. As the franchise division of EmployBridge, the nation's largest industrial staffing company with over 400 locations, we are a national leader in workforce management solutions. The recruiters in our locally owned and managed Remedy offices are experts in matching what you do best with our client companies value most. A great job for you, a productive employee for our customers. We're dedicated to getting good people, good jobs. We have short-term and long-term temporary staffing assignments available, and we look forward to helping all of you.
That's great. You guys obviously, being a staffing agency, you have a number of roles that you're hiring for, and as we talked and prepared for today, we kind of narrowed it down to a few great roles that you guys have picked out. And then just want to find out, give me a little idea of what the roles are, kind of where they're located, in the Syracuse area, and what those roles kind of look like day to day.
Absolutely. So I'm super excited to share that we have 3 amazing roles that we wanted to, bring to this call. We have many more opportunities outside of this, but 3 that we really wanted to highlight. One, we are looking for warehouse associates in Syracuse, New York. There's no experience needed. This position, you do need to be able to lift up to 50 pounds. They, work 5 a.m. to 1:30 p.m., 7 a.m. To 4 p.m. is another shift option. They work Monday through Friday. It is $16 an hour. Definitely the opportunity to be hired on full-time, a really great company to work for, and they are located right in downtown Syracuse. Another great opportunity we have are machine operation roles right here in Syracuse. These roles, we are looking for roughly 6 months of experience. They do work 1 p.m. until 11:30 p.m. Monday through Thursday. There is lots of overtime available, so if you like overtime, this is definitely the company for you. They do pay $18.50 per hour. They make corrugated boxes. Some other benefits of this company is they are an employee-owned company. So kind of a perk with that is they do get quarterly production bonuses. Also, they do offer a shoe voucher each year to get a new pair of steel-toed shoes. Their company culture is great, and I would highly recommend this opportunity. Another opportunity we have right now is actually Liverpool. The exciting piece about this company is growing so quickly. They are going to have over 50 roles coming to downtown Syracuse within the next 6 to 8 months as well. So right now we are looking for electronic assemblers in Liverpool. No experience is needed. They have all shifts available. They have a weekend shift where you work 12-hour days, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. You work 36 hours a week, you get paid for 40. In addition to that, we have second shift and first shift opportunities that are 10-hour days Monday through Thursday. There's a great orientation process there. On your first day, you are very welcomed. You get to meet the HR team, your manager. You're provided lunch and breakfast. You get some company t-shirts that you get to wear every day, a water bottle, and some other great items. Overtime is also available at this customer. And their pay rates are between $15 and $16.50 an hour, and they do look to hire everyone on after 90 days. So again, another really great opportunity.
That's great. I think you had me at breakfast on the last one. I'm ready to go. So these are in a lot of cases, temp to hire positions. So this is, an opportunity even to try out a company, and talk to me a little bit about what you've seen in terms of who does well in each of these positions, but also I'm going to throw a curveball at you, and if people decide it's not, they do try it out and it's not the thing for them, what do you recommend?
Yeah, absolutely. So that is the one huge benefit of working for us. We fully understand that every position is not for every person. So when you come into our office, we really do our best to get to know you as a person, what your experiences are, what you're looking for as far as, shift and location. But of course, nobody's perfect. So we don't always get it right on the first time. We do our best. But if it's something that's not for you, you just give us a call and let us know, and we would gladly work to find you something that was for you. So that's a huge benefit of starting with us. If you're thinking about getting into manufacturing and you're just really not sure if it's for you, let's give it a chance. Kind of candidates as a whole, and who we found successful, candidates that are able to work as a team, but also could work individually when necessary. There may be times when you need to work alongside your team members to get projects done, and then there may be times where you need to follow written instructions. Someone who has experience or interest in a long-term career in warehouse or manufacturing, a lot of these companies in the Syracuse area, they're looking to hire people on full-term. These aren't just temporary positions. Now, do we get temporary positions sometimes? Absolutely. But right now, we're really looking for people who are looking for growth in a long-term career. In addition to that, many of these roles do require lifting up to 30 pounds. So we do just recommend that, if you are applying for the manufacturing roles, you are comfortable with lifting that occasionally. In addition to that, most of these roles do require standing. We do have a few roles where you can sit and work. So of course, if that's a requirement, we just ask that you let us know. But for most of the positions, you would need to be able to stand for a 4-hour time period before your break. Yeah, that's all I had on that, John.
That's great. I love that you mentioned that, now when they sit down with you or talk to you in some way, shape, or form, mention those limitations, so that you guys can find the best way to accommodate those things. So if you have, schedule limitations or physical limitations, it sounds like there's some opportunity there to have a discussion about that, be upfront about it, and figure out what's going to work best for everybody. So in terms of, we've heard about these great jobs. What's the next step? What is the, application to onboarding process look like for Remedy and the clients that you're working with?
Absolutely. Great question. We try to make it really as easy as possible. We recommend our applicants to come in person to complete the full process and hopefully walk out with a job. Our address is 2949 Erie Boulevard East, Suite 100 in Syracuse. We're actually right next to Tully's on the Boulevard. During this time, you would have the opportunity to meet one-on-one with a recruiter that would spend time getting to know you, learning about your employment preferences. We would like to learn where your areas of interest are, what your prior experiences are, what area of town you'd like to work in, and then the shift in the pay rates that you desire. We also would like to learn so much more. Your recruiter would then match you with the best position in the area based on your needs and wants. Our goal is to make you successful. We recommend planning on being here for 1 to 1.5 hours. You will complete the full process in this time, including interview, application, and onboarding. Your onboarding does consist of an I-9, so it's important that you remember 2 forms of ID. You are also welcome to call us anytime. If you Google us, our phone number is on there, but I will give that to you guys now as well. It is 315-299-6977. You can call us anytime, Monday through Friday, 8 to 5, and ask any questions you have. Our staff is really here to help. We are truly here to make this process as easy as possible, and our goal is to get you working as soon as you're available. We have positions that you could start tomorrow.
That's great. And in terms of some of these positions that you mentioned today, do you have an idea of kind of, are there background checks and, drug tests, assessments specifically for the jobs that you mentioned?
Yeah, great question. So for most of the roles, there are not right now.
Okay.
I would say for some of the roles, there may be, a drug screening, there may be a national criminal background check. But for the most right now, we can really get you started right away.
That's great. That's great. Tell us about some of these companies too, in regards to being able to grow and get to that next level.
Absolutely. So growth is something that we find very important. Our goal here at Remedy is to find applicants careers, not just jobs. We really focus on candidates being hired on by our customers. Once hired on by our customer, our hope is that you continue to advance into leadership roles, skilled manufacturing roles, or even move into other departments within those companies. Today alone, we had 7 candidates hired on by a customer in Baldwinsville, so that was really, really exciting. We see candidates being hired on a weekly basis. Actually, in my tenure here, I had the pleasure of being part of a company out in Wayland, New York, where I was an on-site manager. During my time there, I was actually able to offer 50 applicants full-time positions after their 90 days was over. So super rewarding, and many of those candidates are still there today. I go back and visit and get to see a lot of familiar faces. I also would like to mention that after you work 2 weeks with Remedy, you are able to attend online courses through Penn Foster free of charge. Some of these courses include maintenance, blueprint reading, administrative courses, and even welding. And again, there is no charge with these. They're accredited courses by Penn Foster. They look great on your resume. And you don't have to stay with Remedy after that. Of course, we hope you do. Our goal is to get you, onto that next position, but really a great opportunity. And not only that, but for a small fee, Remedy does pay a portion of it while you're working for us. You can actually enroll in a high school diploma course as well through Penn Foster. So we're super excited to offer those opportunities, and they are available to you once you work 2 weeks with us.
Oh, that's great. So a lot of opportunity for growth within these companies, and even from Remedy themselves. So that's really something that is needed, and I'm so grateful to hear you guys talk about that and be offering that. So that's really cool. In terms of maybe some of the jobs that you mentioned today weren't up somebody's alley. What would you recommend in terms of what next steps might be?
Absolutely. So as I mentioned before, you can always stop by our office on Erie Boulevard. You can come in here. We have staff available between 8 and 5. They will be more than willing to sit down and talk to you at that time. You can call us as well and ask. If you're looking to just continually check on those, you can download our mobile app. It's just Remedy Staffing in the App Store. You can look on Google or Apple. Those are updated in real time. It actually even has a map, and it'll show you compared to your home, how far that is. So that's a great tool. Also looking on our website, we do update those every single day in real time. I can say we really have positions at all levels right now. We do have some clerical roles. We do have lots of manufacturing roles and also some skilled roles that our talent acquisition team is working on that are direct hire roles. So we really have something for everybody.
That's great. We're going to just about close it out here because our time is done. But is there anything else that you'd want to add that maybe we missed or you kind of remembered after the fact?
Absolutely. So lastly, I'd like to mention, once you start working for Remedy, if you refer your friends and family, we're actually offering a $200 referral bonus for the next 2 months. Each person you refer after they work 120 hours, you'll get the $200 in your check. So, and that's unlimited. You can refer as many friends as you have. I would also like to, say thank you to John and JobsPlus for allowing us to be here today. And thank you for all you do for our community. It's really appreciated.
Yeah, Brittany, thanks so much. I'm going to pull you off the screen and kind of close things out today, but I really want to say thank you for being a part of this today and giving us kind of a glimpse behind the scenes as to how Remedy operates, how you operate, and some of the companies that you're working with. So thanks so much.
Thanks, John. Bye.
So if you're interested in employment opportunities available through Remedy Staffing, contact your job coach. Let them know that you're interested in some of these roles that Brittany shared. But if at any point your brain put up a roadblock, maybe there was an issue with some of the hours or transportation, maybe the jobs weren't for you, but you're interested in what else Brittany might be able to offer, talk to your job coach. They are, and I say this every time we get together, they are barrier breakers. They're problem solvers. And I believe Brittany is also the same. So if you're work limited, have a legal issue, just trying to figure out childcare, reach out to your coach. They will work with you on a solution. If you don't know how to reach your coach, you can visit our job seeker page on our website, which is jobsplus.org/job seekers with an S there on the end. So jobsplus.org/job seekers. Scroll all the way to the bottom where there's a form that you can leave them a message, and they're going to be happy to help you out. I will personally make sure that they get that message from you. Before I let you go, I want to make sure that if you found this content helpful, I encourage you to subscribe to this platform, whether it's Facebook or YouTube, just to make sure that you get all of the information, all of the upcoming opportunities to hear more live streams from more employers in weeks to come. We've got a full slate of some great employers coming in July and August, and we are also working on a job fair in September. So you can find all of our social media at the top and bottom of jobsplus.org. We're putting a lot of these job leads and opportunities onto our Facebook page. We also have a very specific job seeker group on Facebook that is only for you, our job seekers and clients of JobsPlus. And we're doing daily job opportunities right there. You can join that group, network within the group, ask questions, and find those job opportunities and leads that might be exclusive with some of the employers that we're working with. So check that out. You might have to answer a few questions about yourself, but once you're approved, you'll begin to get a steady stream of those opportunities and be able to help get application process help and things like that. So beyond that, you can certainly network and get to know some other people. We want to invite you out to our next JobsCast, which is actually going to be 2 weeks from now, where we are going to skip the holiday weekend and going to wish you a happy 4th of July and to have a great weekend. But we'll be back here on the 9th at 2 p.m. And we hope you will join us for that. And in the meantime, give Brittany a call, talk to your coach, and get those barriers out of the way, and let's get to work.